Okay, so happy Wednesday. Oh, where did we stop? That's our autosave. That's that one. So again, this is the Star Wars and Nexerlin mods. These guys are not hostile. That's First Order. First Order is one of our friends, sort of, kind of. And that's it. Hey, look, 6 mods are up to date. So current level. GP is currently level 23, using a mod so we can get all the way up to level 40, so we can get all the boxes we want. More than likely we'll not be getting all the boxes because I don't need all of them. So just working through those as we go. Current fleet. We picked up a Lucre Hulk late in the stream last week. Last Thursday? Yeah, last Thursday we picked up a Lucre Hulk. What is it? It's basically more a carrier than anything else. It's got 12 medium hard points, 14 small energy. Sorry, 12 medium energy hard points, 14 small energy, and 8 fighter base. So it's basically a carrier. No allegiances yet. No, not yet. We're working on it. We'll get to that in a second. So it's got a little repairs to do, a lot of demods, but again, we salvage it, as you can tell. Larger ship in the fleet currently. So you can see it this way. So 450 build points. What do they call them? I always forget what the name of these actual points are. But anyway, we got 450 compared to the MC95, MC90. Oh, it's 6620. So it's, well, that explains a lot. Huh. So this thing's more guns and stuff, more mods and stuff. Lucre Hulk things, yes. Well, this explains why this thing isn't nearly as tough as it could be, or should be, maybe. Anyway, we've bulked it up a little bit. It's got 8 fighter bays filled up. We'd like to make this a little bit more logical in what's in here, but this is everything that we ever carrying around at the moment. If we head back to our capital, we'll have more choices for fighters and bombers and stuff, which we probably should do. But anyway, we permanently built in heavy armor, integrated targeting unit for longer range on the lasers, and reinforced bulkhead. So make this thing as tough as possible, because as you can see, not as many points to play around here. Then we added some more armor. Yes, you can double up the armor. Heavy armor gives you, what is it? Reduces ship maneuverability by 25%. Don't care, but it gives us 500 more armor points. The Beskar armor, it gives basically the same thing. Where are you? There you are. Beskar armor plating. So, S-mod penalty. Additional armor reduces ship maneuverability by 10%. But we can remove that if we use a story point. But again, it gives us another 500 points of armor, which gives us 1,000 extra armor, which shows up right about where? That's the weapon stuff. Flux. Oh, hull armor. 2,000 points of armor. Comparison to this, 2,250. So it's a little bit more durable. It's not great. Again, it's meant to be a carrier. We added definitely plot armor for sure. Thought that came standard. Plot armor? Somewhat. Anyway, so we got that stuff. Armor plating. Battle droid ship crews, so we don't have as many crew members, but the droids reduce ship crew requirement by 20%. However, critical malfunction chance when low CR increased by 25%. We may want to get rid of these guys for something better. But it does recruit. Right now it's reducing our crew requirement, so which is good. Expanded deck crew. This is for fighters and stuff. Basically more crew for the fighters, or what else does it do? Reduces the rate at which fighter replacement rate decreases due to fighter losses by 15%, increases the rate at which it recovers by 25%. Increases the crew required by 20 per fighter bay. So, more crew. And then Kyber Crystal Focus. This is increases damage done by energy weapons by 15% and their range by another 20%. So, good range on the lasers between the targeting unit and the Kyber Focus, or Kyber Crystals. So that's the Lucre Hulk. That's the new ship, basically the big one. Then we have the MC90, piloted by Disparator, I think. Yes. And this is a carrier, sort of. It's a cruiser, so it's kind of a It's a carrier with 5. Anytime you have more than 3 fighter bays, it's basically considered a carrier of its appropriate size. So anyway, so it's that. Then this is one of our little gun cruisers, piloted by Gimpy and whoever this person is. Oh yeah, the lasers on these are different. So this is the heavy. These are Mandalorian lasers on the front here, and the other one is using this Gimpy's boat, which is the oh, it's not Chiss, it's the DPY stuff. So I was thinking off stream that I might want to put the blasters on here if I still have them. Do I have the heavy blasters still? Heavy blasters. I have 4 of these. I was thinking about putting 2 on each of them because these hit fairly hard. The downside to them is their flux requirement. So the damage is 500, so damage per second, blah blah blah. The range isn't as good as the turbo laser stuff, Star Wars stuff. This is a vanilla weapon. It's a little bit cheaper than what we currently have. Flux per second, stuff. Flux for damage is 1.44, as opposed to these guys. So much the flux is heat, and so these have better range. Damage isn't as good, damage per second, but I think what the fire delay is 5.45, and these are only 1. So these fire faster, but they tear through the heat. So hot, so hot. And we were running around with 4 of them on this thing, but it's a pain in the ass to manage. But I'm thinking of still putting 2 on each one, so they got a little. When they get up nice and close, they can do pretty good damage pretty quick. So I think we're going to do that. Try that out. That there and there. Same here. So the AI is driving this one. I'll be driving this one. We have a couple extra points, so 626, and there we go. So we'll see how that goes. Just to test it out. Should probably swap these things out. Put the bombers. Give a. Yeah, we're gonna split up the bombers and stuff. So. Okay, so now that's a little bit more close to being exactly the same. The only real difference is, again, the 2 remaining guns on this one and the center line. Once we have some more of these, we'll throw those in, if I remember to. Anyway, so these guys are basically our gunships for the most part, our larger gunships. Then we have the Nebula here. This is a New Republic ship. It gets the job done, sort of. A couple of fighter squadrons, a couple of that stuff, recovery shuttles, and extended deck crew. I don't know how much longer we're going to be keeping this one. So, with the Victory 1s, these are our mainstays here. Missile boats, they get the job done. Different types of weapons. This one's actually got the octuple. This is the octuple on this one. Should probably take that off and switch it for something else and put that on Gimpy's current ship. Nah, we'll leave it there. Anyway, so 2 Victory 1s. We have 2 acclimators. Basically, they support the Victory 1s with fighter stuff and missiles too. And then we have this is MC-80B. Just a little cruiser, or is it a destroyer? I think this is actually technically a destroyer. It works. It's fine. It's a nice little mini carrier. Octuples are the way to go. Yeah, the only problem is they're a pain in the ass to find. Okay, then we have an MC-30C. This is a nice little missile boat. Oh, and I keep forgetting to put more torpedoes on this thing. We're going to make it into a torpedo boat. Why? Because you can never have enough torpedoes, and it makes this thing fairly dangerous to slower moving ships. So That's what we want. So 8 torpedoes on this thing now. Quantum torpedoes? No, sadly only proton torpedoes. Sadly only proton torpedoes. So, yeah. Is there weapon groups? Torpedoes. Want to break them into 2 groups or same groups? All in one group. Fire them all at once. Is this supposed to be alternating? What the hell? So all the torpedoes at once. Now, is there any missile-related stuff? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm looking to see if there's any type of expanded magazine doesn't work. Missile racks, this doesn't apply here either because we never run out of missiles. Oh, especially it reduces the rate of fire by the missiles by 20%. Don't want to do that. Missile autoloader. Combat rated autoloader that provides a limited number of reloads out of a shared reload capacity to missile weapons installed in small missile mounts. Hey, does not affect weapons that do not use ammo or regenerated or are mounted in any other type of slot. Reload sizes not affected. So, does not affect weapons that do not use ammo. So, determine which one of those slots will fit in and empty. Having fewer of these simplifies the task and increases the number of possible reloads. So what is this actually supposed to do? No affected weapons mounted anywhere. So, after a reload, the weapon requires an extra 5 seconds in addition to its normal cooldown before it can fire again. So what this is, it's an autoloader. Oh, maybe it's normally you have like 10 shots and this makes it so you have more. So in this case, small missiles, a destroyer 2+, reload capacity 4. Yeah, we don't need that because we have unlimited missiles because that's the way it works here in the mod for Star Wars stuff. Redundant shield generators. Yeah, still looking for missile stuff. This reduces weapon flux generated by 25%. Increases the ship's flux dissipation by those numbers depending on the hull size. So if you're running really hot, this is actually the thing you want to plug in. But we have to do this in dock. No, we don't. We can do that out here in space. Okay, so you're fine. Now that we saw that, that cooling gas, can't put it on these guys because these have all maximum amount of built-in stuff. So we'd have to sacrifice 10 points in order to get that thing installed, which we could. Ban of gas. Oh, it's like oh, that's 15 points. Different size ship, that's why. We'll have to worry about that later. Anyway, so we're down to here. This is our torpedo boat. This is a destroyer with gravity well generators, which screws with missiles from the other side. Then a couple of acclimators, Arquitens, frigates, basically little wannabe small star destroyers. Now we have Raider. We need to pick up more of these guys somewhere. This is the Lancer. And then these guys, little frigate carriers, each get 4 squadrons of 10 point, up to 10 points if we, play with the points and stuff. These guys are very good, supplementary carriers when you need them for not a lot of money or a lot of points for bringing in combat. Then we have 3 marauders as missile boats, and then our 6 freighters for all our fuel and cargo. Okay, I think Mrs. Gimp needs to talk to me. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, I went through the fleet, went through Gimpy stuff. Oh, I also forgot the captains. Captains are available for hiring. Got lots of them to have to be renamed. There's a number of them already that have names, like Sparador, Gimpy, of course. There's Vukuls is down here. There's Vukuls. What else do we have? We have Soul Slicer there. I think that's the only names we in all of the names we have currently, but we have lots of people that need to be named still. So if you're interested, just go down to the bottom of your chat window there, see a little squirrel with the numbers next to it, click on that, and then choose name generator, and it'll go through the process of picking a captain out for you and naming them after you. Keep in mind that these captains do not die. Their ships die, but they do not. So, although it's very unlikely their ships are going to die because of the skills and stuff we picked up. So, anyway, got any questions about how that works? Ask away, and there. So we're all set there. Okay, now to get back to Vukul's question. Allegiance, the Allegiance Star Destroyers. We do have the blueprints. So ship hulls. So the Vengeance. The Vengeance? No. Allegiance. Sorry, it's Allegiance, isn't it? Not Vengeance. It's Allegiance. This one. This is the one that Vukul's wants to pilot. Oh, let me just discuss. It's a battle cruiser. Sorry. It's a battle cruiser. 8 small energy, 29 medium energy. It's okay. I'd rather have a regular Star Destroyer myself, but all the octuples at once? Does it even have octuples? Well, see, here's the thing: is they don't come when you build them. They don't come built out with those weapons. You actually have to build them up to there. When you do the blueprint stuff, it's just the chassis. It's not the actual equipment on it. So that comes later, the octuples. But you can put octuples. I mean, it's got plenty of space. Ordnance points of 650. It's not too bad. Aggressor. That's 3. So what else is in this? The Usurter. This is a bigger one. This is a dreadnought. So this is just a battle cruiser. This is an actual dreadnought, a little bit bigger. Tector is nice on the way. Tector. How's a Tector compare? 520. It's not as good as the Allegiance. 10 small, 25 medium. It's not quite as good, but the Tectors are nice. This is actually a Star Destroyer in service. Yeah, this is a Galactic Republic Star Destroyer. It is smaller, like Imperial Star Destroyer 2. Imperial Star Destroyer 2 is not smaller. ISDs are crazy. We throw them under eyes, I think they do. Yeah, the Imperial 1 and 2. So it's got 480, 520. So, the Imperial 2 is pretty comparable. Oh, you're talking size. I'm talking about capabilities here. See, the Star Destroyers are better because they come with fighter bays. But they're good. They're all good. You have an interdictor too, which is converted Star Destroyer to an interdictor. So go with all the gravity well generator stuff. So one thing actually, is the Death Star listed here? It is not. The reason I'm looking here for the Death Star is because it's not a station, really. It's a mobile station, but it's not currently a black blueprint that we know. Blueprint. Link Detector is all weapon specialized version of 2. Specialized version of? No, it's not. The Tector predates the Imperial Star Destroyer. The Tector is an old Republic ship. The Imperial Star Destroyer is not. It's more like the 2 is more of a. It shouldn't. What do you mean it shouldn't? Double check. Make sure I'm not talking out my ass like I usually am. So Imperial 2. Star Destroyer manufactured by the Kuwait Drive Yards for use by the Imperial Navy. So, right there, not Republic. So it's an Imperial ship. Tector. Star Destroyer class in service of the Galactic Republic and the Galactic Empire. The Tector is an older model. First produced by the Kuwait's Drive Yards during the Clone Wars. See, the Tector predates the 2 by quite a bit. I mean, it's basically the same type of ship. It's just like you're correct in saying that. Yeah, the 2 is just a modified version of it. With basically they took the Tector, put some fighter bays on it, and go Imperial 2. Hey, Grim, welcome back. What about the Allegiance? Is the after the Tector. It was invented in later lore pieces. There's inconsistency in Star Wars lore? Tell me you're lying to me. Anyway, like I said, the only blueprint that I really care about would be the Death Star. So we have to find the Death Star blueprint somewhere. I have no idea where. Well, we can build we have a Legacy too. Legacies are nice. This is basically a gunship. It's a battleship. No, it's not. It is. It's a Star Destroyer by the Republic standards to approach to design. So it is basically a Star Destroyer. It's a different version of it. A little bit smaller. Secular? Secular's in there. We should have most of them. One of the best carriers. This is... It's a big carrier. I don't know if it's the best. It's only got 6 bays. The Lucre Hulk has 8. So... I mean, it's bigger than the Lucre Hulk, I think. It's got more ordnance points to play around with at 730. The Lucre Hulk is, what, 600 or something? So... And the Lucre Hulk's got more small energy, but not as many medium energy hard points, so... I mean, this... I have no problem with the Secular. It's a good carrier, but it's... I think the Lucre Hulk is a better carrier. Detector's an Imperial offshoot, as it was designed during the Clone Wars, where the Republic lacked a hardcore battle lineup. Imperial 1 offshoot? I don't know if the Imperial 1... Going off the text here... Imperial class or the Imperator class Star Destroyer was an iconic blah blah blah, designed by West 6, built by the Kuwait Drive Yards, Imperial Stormtroopers, or blah blah blah. So it doesn't say when it just says it's an Imperial ship. So I don't know if it the Tector is a spin-off of the Imperial one. I don't think it is. I think it might be the other way around. I think this is a spin-off of the Tector. Because the Tector is basically just a gunship. The Imperial 1 is a Clone Wars ship? Are you sure about that? maybe throughout the galaxy during the reign of the Galactic Empire. I don't know. Very end of the Clone Wars. Chiss have any really heavy ships? Do they? Let's find out. Chiss. We have the Intego. This one is 590 ordnance points. It's definitely big. This is a battle cruiser. 12 small energy, 28 medium energy, 3 fighter base. So this is Star Destroyer quad caliber ship here. Sorry, Imperial Star Destroyer caliber. It's 590 points, a little low, but as far as the loadout goes, it's comparable. The Phalanx, 510, so not really. It's a little smaller. The Syndic is 420, so no, they don't have anything really big. I mean, the stuff, it's not bad, but this stuff isn't that big. What else would we be looking at here? Rallying. Saw the Kuat stuff. Basically all the big boys. Bellator. It's a Super Star Destroyer, basically. For the most part. Maybe not. I thought the Bellator, I thought it was bigger than this. Into the Dreadnought, so I guess Dreadnought's technically Super Star Destroyers. Where's the Eclipse? Well, we're filtering right now, so Eclipse, I haven't found a blueprint for it yet. No Eclipse yet. Got an Executor though. Dreadnoughts are Super Stars, but there's different types of them. I mean, look at the difference between, this is the Executor. This is, for those of you who don't know your Star Wars lore very well, the Executor, this is the ship in The Empire Strikes Back, the big one that crashes into, sorry, in Return of the Jedi. This is the big ship that, actually it's in, Executor's is in Empire Strikes Back too, isn't it? I forget. I think it is. But anyway, definitely in Return of the Jedi. Crashes into the Death Star. And so that's what this one is. The ordnance points, 1,140. So saying that all Dreadnoughts are Super Star Destroyers, I think is a little not quite accurate. Simply because some of these are not so super when you look at the points. Like the Bellator. I thought this was considered a Super Star Destroyer, but look at the difference in points. This is almost half the points. So it's a different version of a Super Star Destroyer. Calling a Star Dreadnought is good. They're all called Dreadnoughts, but they are different classes of Dreadnoughts. Some not so super. This one, the Bellator, is borderline. It's not bad. It's just not. It's not on the same level as the Executor, though. And the Allegiance is definitely not. So. Let's do all the capitals there. Some are a bit longer, or a little bit bigger. Yeah, a little bit bigger. The Executor's only 10 miles long. No big deal. It's a shorty. I think it's 10 miles. Aggressor, those guys. So Allegiance, no. Deserter. So this is technically a Super Star Destroyer too. At 850 points. 15 kilometers long, so a little short. If it was 16 kilometers long, that would be 10 miles. So it's a little short. The Executor is at least that, right? They don't actually give a length here that I'm seeing. I'm pretty sure this one is 1,600 meters. So 16 kilometers, sorry. But it's actually not cited there. more, but it's called the pocket system for the most part. Of course, it's a pocket. It's smaller. Yeah, this one's pretty big, but for some reason it's not mentioned in the text. Maybe there's just not enough room for it. But I'm pretty sure this one is at least 10 meters long. It's 19 kilometers, so it's over 10 miles, which is pretty damn big. It's pretty damn big. That means if you were to get into a car, if you were managed to have a road from going from the back end to the front end, just a straight line from front to back, it would take you at least 10 minutes to get from front to back driving at 60 miles per hour. So, that's a long drive. Well, it's a fairly long drive. What else are we looking at? So interdictor, sleeper hulks we can have. Oh, we can build Home 1 if we want. Home 1 is no match for a Star Destroyer at 475 points. That seems wrong to me. Liberty's in the same boat. Liberty's even worse. 90's better. So we have the MC-90 right now, and it's apparently the best of the Mon Calamari cruisers. So this is Mandalorian stuff. That's about the first. Oh no, it says this first order stuff. Mandators. Mandators is this first order stuff. 710. These are Super Star Destroyer range, except that one is not. It's the small guy. It's smaller than a small Star Destroyer. These two are bigger than Star Destroyers. Imperials. How long using a bike? Depends how fast you can pedal. Figure if you are doing decently on a 10 speed, you can probably do 16 miles an hour on a 10 speed if you're clicking away at a good pace. 16 miles per hour, so take you a little under an hour to do it, I guess. The Mediator. This one is the Battle Cruiser. Mon Calamari Heavy. Oh, these things are crap. Raider. It's another Battle Cruiser. Raider 2. Better, of course. No, it's not. Got less points. Why is it a 2? Got more hard points, but less points to spend. For the most part. 32. Procurator. This is a Battle Cruiser. These guys are good. Battle Cruiser warship, 250 meters long. Sorry, 250. Yeah, 250 meters, so 2.5 kilometers. Galactic Republic ship too. If you're calling fish faces in Pillar's fish face, you have to call Mon Calamari squid face. Fair is fair. No, it's not. I can pronounce Mon Calamari. Welcome back, Hurricane. And a secular. That one. And tech door. Okay, so I'll sit there. So to answer Rakuza's question, allegiance when? Well, that's when we go back to the colonies. Currently have all these colonies. Rocketville is building commerce, so not you. Basically, we need heavy industry in order to produce points to build ships. Rocketville. Not building anything else at the moment, so waiting for populations to go up. Mickey's Mirage. Same deal. Kuwait. Same deal. So all the colonies are still being, developed here. And this is our fuel station that we're waiting for another slot so we can start producing fuel. We have abundant volatiles there. Then Nemesign. Nemo sign, Nemo sign. 1 and 2 got 2 planets right next to each other, or 2 colonies right next to each other, waiting for them to grow up a little bit more. As you can see, we have alpha cores as governors everywhere except for Gimpy's a governor. Or governor of Nemo sign 1. And Arid World, it's going to be mostly probably farming, probably. And then Mickey's Mansion. So basically, this was I think Fondor. I think this is Fondor. It's an ecumenopolis. So no, it has no resources on it other than space. Space is its only resource, and we're doing heavy industry here, so we can actually start producing ships. We're going to start producing fighters and weapons for a while until we can get some more heavy industry developed, because you can only build one per planet. So anyway, building a way station, then heavy industry after that. Yeah, we have to have a station too. Hey, Red Dog, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Make sure I remember about Gimpy's vote. Oh yeah, the vote. Thank you, Root Rules. Please vote on what game you'd like to see me play, or like to see us play on Friday. Us being myself, Hurricane, and Jeff on a Buffalo. Normally we'd be playing Celasta on Fridays, but Hobo, our 4th member, is unavailable because he's attending a wedding and not able to make it on Friday. So please vote on what game you'd like to see us play. Thank you very much. Okay. So I've got 1 million credits. So anyway, that's our situation. We only have 1 planet that's going to be capable of building stuff for a little while. So I guess the question is do I want to look for more colonies? The question is do I have the alpha cores to be governors? I do not. So we do have we have human governors. The problem with them is they suck compared to the alpha cores. So, but they're good placeholders. Like right now, if they're not working as a governor, they only collect 2,000 credits per month. But as soon as they become governor, they're sucking out 20 grand per month just to run a little plant, just to run a little colony, small developing colony. As you can see, most colonies are not producing 20 grand. So that's why we're trying to get alpha cores first. Because, yeah. Thank you, Red Dog. And so, yeah. It's how it's our income, actually. We're still making 100 grand a month. Works for me. Because these two are making enough money up here to basically cover some of these costs. Okay, so what do we want to do? Need some more alpha cores. Our colony crises. Oh, we got a medium threat here. Sector pole. Oh, that's right. Somebody thinks we're smuggling stuff or something. So primary threats: sector pole, pirates, and looting path. We deal with them. You've owned this game forever and never learned how to play it. It takes a little while to get all the little ins and outs. You need to have an anti-piracy action as a warm-up. Yeah, we can find them. Oh, that's actually what these guys are about. Is because all our colonies, they're all marked as free ports, which means we accept the smoke of good. What is it? If a free port status is revoked, well, that's not it. Unlike normal markets, a free port gets income from smuggled exports, and now with sector pole is their issue. Because drugs and body parts are legal here. They are legal to buy and sell here, so therefore sector pole, who has no authority over us, has an issue. They technically have no authority over us. So, yeah. Coalition is preparing to serve a search and warrant arrest on one of your colonies that has a free port to remove the criminal elements trenched there. Given the nature of hunter and hunted alike here, the event is likely to result in significant disruption of the colony spaceport and other crime-related locations. Military authority in the raid will result in... Oh, that's what we're supposed to do. Raids will result in the factions leaving your dens of vice alone, and you will again bring reputation. So this crisis will be averted if event progress is reduced to 425 points or below. You remove the reports worthy of sector post notice. Event progress is reduced to 425 or below. Currently we're at 500, so we need to take care of these guys. But where, I don't know. Oh, is it down there? That's where we are. It's not that. Buttons. So that's where we are. There's our threat. Oh, wait a minute. No, sorry, this is where we are. That's where we are. So how do we deal with this stuff? Is it something going on up here? Guess we'll have to fly up here and find out. We wanted to go up here anyway. It makes it. I'm not sure how we're supposed to deal with that stupid sector pole stuff. Hit the wrong button. Or did I? I did. I didn't even check my whole supply issue. We're good. Okay, we're okay on supplies for the moment. I turn my transponder off so people aren't so afraid of me. Is that right? Oh yeah, mods. Mod stuff if you're interested in the mods I'm currently using. Not a whole lot. Just type in !SS mods in chat. Wow. Should have taken a Stargate. Shit. Actually, I think that's what I was down there for, was activating a Stargate in that system I was on. Shoot. I don't think I did. Hey, look, it's one of our mercantile colonies. So this is somebody who's trading with us. Trading for us. Storms. Rid of all of them except the Nexerlin or whatever mod. Nexerlin is a turns a game in more into a 4X type game. It's more about colonies and stuff. It's really not managing the colonies themselves isn't too different, but it makes it more like a 4X game, like say Master of Orion type deal, where it's the idea is to go out and conquer the galaxy instead of going around and beating the crap out of everybody with ships. You beat the crap out of everybody with ships and conquer their planets too. Transponder. So this is our little patrol fleet. Yeah, it's pretty popular. It's pretty popular. So, storage. All this stuff goes into storage. Okay. Burn. Okay, so our stockpile. We could use some supplies, I guess. We're good on fuel. 1,000 for now. So buying the stuff on credit, pay for that at the end of the month, which will be 100,000. Hurts our income a little bit, but not a big deal. We had to buy it anyway. Need the mod where you just hover over the stuff to move it. Yeah, but what happens if you hover accidentally? What happens then? Like say, oh, I'm just hovering over this as a throw it in storage, because that would be bad. So I like my way. It's just all I do is I just move the cursor over, hold down the control key, and click, 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 click. Honestly, the hovering over stuff to make it move in the storage it doesn't scare me, but I think that'd be more annoying than anything else because I do this a lot. I hover over stuff all the time, so that would mess things up for me. Speaking of messing things up, transplutonics. I thought I had some storage here. Oops. So we should store some of this. Those just for reasons. Metal, always need some extra metal, right? Some of these too. There's a key you press to activate it. I would hope so. But again, it's yeah. In all honesty, I want a mod that color codes stuff in inventory by the mod. Especially if it's weapon related and stuff, because I only care about the Star Wars stuff, specifically lasers and whatever. And because we still have, the vanilla stuff in here, I would like to have, leave vanilla the way it is, but for mods, color code it. So say the Star Wars is a little bluish, we'll just say. So that way it's easier to identify in the group. We go, oh, I don't want to sell that stuff, I want to sell everything else. So it's just easier to identify. I don't know if that's possible or not. I think it would be because, they read stuff out when it's not available to sell or buy. So what's the difference? I don't know. So demanding. I am. I'm incredibly demanding. So, that. I forgot to. Let's see what we can do for modifications. So bombers and stuff. So the brute heavy starfighter, 5 points. Oh, this is a support fighter. Reduces damage output of enemy fighters against ships other than fighters. Increases the energy damage taken. Yes. No. Skip raids. And this is a first order.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break. Go get some more water while you are up. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you.
Droid gunship.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Okay, so some other bigger stuff. Vendetta Space Superiority Fighter. This is 2 laser cannons, 2 proton torpedoes, 4 laser cannons. That'll do a little bit of damage. We want this, though. Space Spirit Interceptor? This is a first order thing, isn't it? 2 concussions, 4 laser cannons. Gunships. What do we have for stuff? That's not too
Please stop
expensive.
saying oops. You are making me look bad.
I'm making you look bad. Don't worry about it. High Invader. 1 laser cannon, 2 concussion missiles, 4 laser cannons. It's not bad. Got 2 of those. Need more bombers, though. We don't have nearly as many ships as I thought I did. A lot of... This doesn't seem right. These guys. Oh, these because all. Oh, these are 15 pointers. The Vendettas. Basically souped up X-Wings, it looks like. We don't have enough bombers, is really what it is. Need more bombers. Interceptor, 2 ion cannons, 4 laser. Oh, these are 10 points. Only 1 of them, though. The fighter, 2 concussion missiles, 2 laser cannons. Me. These guys are 4 laser cannons. Just stuff. More chists. Laser cannons, 2 proton torpedoes. I don't know. Blast boats. I guess we could take them off because that'll free up, give us 2 more slots. So we'll swap you guys out for the ones we're just looking at. Just stuff. Bomber types, not the M1s. Two blaster cannons, 2 concussion missiles. Sounds nice. Star Viper interceptors. Oh, that's the droid stuff. Look at all these little guys. I could have swore it seemed like. Superiority, this one. Blue cools. A little warm there at night. Put those guys in, but no. Also known as the light fighters that like built by the Black Sun stuff. This is just, that's a laser cannon. Chiss. Looking for chiss stuff. This is just a fighter. And sometimes it's a ship's a little bit more. Hey, Soul, welcome back. We may have to just put some regular stuff on here for now until we can get some more things built, which we're still a little while off from. I have one of those. Two of those. No, they just look, those look like the same tie invaders. No, they are both tie invaders. That's not what I picked up though, was it? Star Vipers? No, that's stuff. Of course, this is down to 5 pointers. We need 10 pointers. Want 10 pointers. We'll just use this one, I guess. Okay. Anyway, she's gonna start a new sweaty FPS game tonight. No. Okay, I do need to take a break. I need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, go talk to Mrs. Gimpy because she came in here to talk to me. And, I told her break time. Just give me a second. Mecha break, just like mechs. Oh, Mecha Break's that new one, isn't it? That new mech type game that I haven't really looked at. But anyway, like I said, gonna get up, stretch my legs, get up some water, talk to Mrs. Gimpy, see what Rocket's doing. Be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Very much appreciated. And while you're waiting, please don't forget to vote on what game you'd like to see us play on Friday. By us, I mean myself, Hurricane, and Jeff out of Buffalo, because Celesta is not available this week because Hobo's out of town for a wedding. So anyway, for Friday, please vote. Links out there in chat. So anyway, be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.